Welcome back, comic readers. Chad here, Chad K.W.D.L. Part 3 of my summer haul, and there's going to be a couple more parts yet to come because I just bought so many books this summer, so it's taken a little bit longer than I thought, but it's all good stuff, so I don't want to waste it. But that's it. I got more books coming in as we speak too, so I'll show those off as I'm going too. But yeah. So I got a bunch of Thor books to show today. So I thought I'd break out this Thor figure that I found at my local shop. It's from '67, I think. It's pretty mean looking. See if I can get focus on here. I think it's '67. There's the base of it. Pretty cool. So you can get these in all different colors. Like they were redone a couple of times, and the mold was reused, and like they got like decreasingly worse like every time. But I think they're pretty cool. All right, so into the comics here. This is Captain America 25. This is the first Falcon American Captain America, but I just love the Deadpool variant of this cover. It's the homage to Captain America #1 from 1941. Just awesome. They're doing a lot of good variants with Deadpool lately. So they do cover swipes of a bunch of books like ASM 121 and stuff like that. So check them out if you haven't seen them. I'm just a sucker for homage covers anyway, so I'm glad I could pick this one up. Okay, so into some of the older books here. There's a nice Archie from, this has got to be from the 40s, maybe 10 center. Just Archie being like, just so slick here, right? Like, look at this crushed velvet suit. That was no business, Ronnie. That was pleasure. It just cracks me up. I love these. It's like a time capsule back into like, the olden days. Here's another one. I think this one's from the 60s. But just hilarious. I love reading these old books. And here's an Archie series book. I love these old books too. The Adventures of the Fly. This is a Simon Kirby cover. It's like Archie. It's crazy because I grew up like reading Archie comics like from a very young age, and it's been probably 25 years since I bought an Archie book, and now they're putting out like Afterlife with Archie, and the new Sabrina is really good. They're just they're getting me back to buying comics after 25 or 30 years. So props to Archie. And I always loved these old Archie Adventure Series books too. So I found this one recently, so I had to jump on it. Here's an Action Comics 419. This is a minor key, but I got it for the Neal Adams cover. Neal Adams is just insane. So I had to pick that one up. Showed off a lot of the Bronze Age horror in my last video. Here's just a couple extra that were floating around. This one is this is a Neal Adams cover. These House of Secrets and House of Mystery covers, I'm all about them right now. Here's a Mike K.W.D.L cover. Just awesome. And I got a nice Bernie Wrightson. So this book came out it's cover dated October of '71, and Swamp Thing came out 3 or 4 months before, maybe in July. So Swamp Thing's already out, but there's a story in here by Wrightson that has sort of like a Swamp Thing kind of vibe. It's a story called Things Old, Things Forgotten. But in this story, there's a character right there, the green guy. So I thought this was pretty cool. Like it was I wouldn't really call it like the second appearance of Swamp Thing or anything. Like obviously it's a different character, but I just find it cool that he was thinking about the idea of Swamp Thing maybe in a different light and just to write this story. So I thought that was really cool. So Bernie Wrightson is just a master. Okay, so I've been working on Marvel Tales because they're just like my favorite readers, and I'm getting close on the early books of those. But so I started to get into the collector's item classics now. So I'll have to get these, and then I'll work on the next one, the early reprint books. These are just like my favorite readers. They're so good. Like, what do we got here? First Scarecrow, Hulk number 6 maybe, and a Doctor Strange story. Just love these as readers. They're awesome. So what was this? This was number 11, number 4, and number 3. Yeah, second appearance of Iron Man, Hulk number 3, and Fantastic Four number 4 with Namor. Like, just an awesome collection. And Tales of Suspense from The Watcher from Suspense 49, and a Strange Tales 110. So really cool. This is just an early Daredevil I picked up. I believe it's Gene Colan cover. Daredevil seems to be really cheap to pick up, like in the first, in all books really, like. So whenever I see like a book under 50, I snap it up. Let's see, second Punisher, Spider-Man 135. It's not in the best shape, but it was right. The price was right, so I grabbed that one. So here's the Thor books. First Absorbing Man. I love this cover. Like the reds on it, like it just pops at you. Like the glare is probably horrible because of the Mylar, but these covers are why I'm working on the Thor run, the early Thor run. This is the first issue with the new image up here. So that's 114, and I got 108. This is the old. I like that one. I'm trying to get every book with that in the corner. I think that's like the first step in the Thor run for me. But here's a nice yellow cover. Got your red and your green, and this has the Doctor Strange appearance. Oh, these old Thors I love them. They're just everything good in a comic book are in these. This is number 104. This one's in really bad shape, but it was really cheap too. So this has the origin of Heimdall, like the Tales of Asgard story is the origin of Heimdall. So I thought that was pretty sweet. And 97, the first Lava Man, and this is also the first Tales of Asgard book. So this one was not in bad shape. So getting pretty close to getting. I think it's like the first 25 issues or 55 issues. Maybe those like until like it turns into Thor. Like I'm trying to get those first as much as possible. So I got a lot of other Thor books, but they're later in the run, and I'm not really looking for those. Like I'll pick them up as I see them. Okay, so the last 3 here are a few X-Men books. Number 58, this is a great Neal Adams cover, First Havoc. This book has like a pretty bad spine roll here, but other than that, it's pretty sharp. And I think that spine roll could be taken care of with a press. Not that I do that, but it's good to know if it comes down to an emergency situation where you need to get the most out of your books that things like fixing a spine on that could double or triple the value of it. So, but anyway, I bought it because of the nice Neal Adams cover. So here it is. And the next one, X-Men 22. Just a pretty wacky cover here. A stampede of supervillains from yesteryear. So it's a nice red cover though. It's got some work on the spine, but other than that, it's not bad. And the last book, I've been trying to find a copy of this one for a long time. The old song and dance about that. Like I can't find it unless I find a deal, because I just hate paying retail. Because where's the fun of that, right? It's all about the hunt for me, and if I hunt out a good deal and I finally get it, like it makes it all the more sweeter. So, bam. Steranko X-Men number 50, just an amazing cover. Like as soon as I saw this book, like I had to have it, and like I almost paid retail on it a couple of times because it's just so good. Let's see if I can get rid of the glare. Nope. Mylars are good and they're not sometimes, but there you go. Here's X-Men 50. Okay, so I got at least 2 more hauls, so I'm gonna try to get one up next week for like next Monday or Tuesday. So look out for that. But as always, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate all the viewers and all the great discussion we're having, and I'm looking forward to seeing your videos and all that stuff. So take it easy and cheers. Bye.